Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And I'm out here in nature to do another pick a card reading for you guys. And today's theme is just like a random, what do you need to know, what do you need to hear today, message from your ancestors or from your guides, your angels, higher self, whatever the tarot wants you to know. So if you found this message and you clicked on it, I do not believe it's a coincidence. So make sure that you subscribe. I realize on this channel I have a lot of silent lurkers. Over half of you guys are not subscribed. So join the Rainbow fam by hitting subscribe, ring the bell. You won't regret it. And all you have to do to receive this reading is simply choose a leaf. So you can choose the green leaf, number 1. Number 2, the light green leaf, or number 3, the brown leaf. And once you've chosen, just head down below to the comments where the timestamps are, so you can just click on that and instantly be fast forwarded to your part in the reading. And I will see you soon. For those of you who choose number 1, I've got your cards right here in my pocket. I drew the cards. I have not peeked. I had to draw them in my purse because everything's wet outside because it just rained. So literally no clue. Let's check it out. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. So the first card you're getting is the calling card. Okay, so this is the calling card. And I wrote this card, and what I was thinking when I wrote it, this word is like you have a calling, you have a purpose, you have a desire, you have a passion. Like you didn't just come here to this planet to pay bills, to work, to suffer, to be in debt, to be part of the system, okay? So you do have a calling, you have a passion. There are natural talents and gifts that you were born with, things that you naturally gravitate towards that are a huge part of your mission and purpose here on this planet. And so they're telling you, look, you have a calling, and maybe you're becoming more aware of it, because sometimes this calling or purpose or these gifts and talents can kind of lay dormant for years, and then they start to kind of awaken, hence the term spiritual awakening or finding your purpose or whatever. It's different for everybody. Everyone's kind of on their own path, but you will find as you go through life this desire for something more, this desire to create, this desire to express, this desire to be a part, to contribute. These are all natural human desires I believe we all have. And so they're telling you the only thing that is standing in the way between you getting on this path is your habits and your routine. So we're getting the habits and we're getting the routine card, and they're telling you it's really easy to blame your situation or what's going on, or I can't start because you're like, I don't have the time to try new things, I'm in debt, or I am like, everything's so messed up in this area in my life. And look, this is not to discount those of you guys who are going through a grieving process. Like if you're going through a grieving process and you're just feeling like, I can't do this right now, I need to rest, I need to relax, I need to heal, then listen to yourself and listen to your body, because we're not meant to be just like hustling all the time towards our calling and purpose. But if this is something that's been going on for years and you feel like you just can't get that start, then they're telling you like it's literally the tiny little everyday things that you do that make your life. I'm here traveling the world, running my own businesses, financially free, financially independent. I made all of this happen in less than 5 years, and I went from being almost homeless and broke as a joke and depressed, anxious, all that stuff to this. And it's really like not a secret. It's not anything I'm trying to sell you. If you want to get a reading with me, awesome. You know that I do personal readings. I love to guide and counsel you guys to do life coaching, but really there's no secret formula or recipe. It's just to your habits and your routine. So accountability can help with that. But for me, it started with like getting up early in the morning before work, because I had this job that was just exhausting me. And I had to start going to bed early instead of being on the internet, watching a bunch of Netflix and just like having anxiety, not going to sleep, and then rolling out of bed in the morning, going to work, and just, you know, coming home exhausted, eating crappy food. Like it started with my habits and routine. So for me, at least, it started with getting up early in the morning, getting some sunshine, going on a walk, putting on some music that uplifted me, And that's how I started my day. And it was so hard to drag my butt out of bed because I was that person who would wait till the last minute. I'd hit snooze like 5 times. I still do that sometimes, but like getting up early, like I started reclaiming time from my life. So start stealing back time from your life. Eat healthy, as healthy as you can, drink water, get a little bit of sunlight. That will give you the energy to feel like you can get up a little bit earlier in the morning, and then when you have that time, you can do something for yourself and feel like you still had a day and like you are still in control and have the power over your life. When you have a couple hours in the morning to connect with yourself, touch bases with yourself, I started making a vision board. Like first I was just going on walks, getting in nature, and then I started kind of getting inspired and like energy started clearing from me. Then I started making a vision board. And that's kind of where it starts. You guys have heard this a lot on my channel, but in order to manifest anything or go anywhere in life or move forward with your calling, you got to know what you want. So if you don't know what you want, start making a vision board, start seeing like visual images of like what it is you desire. And it could be very material things, it could be fun things, it could be random, just all the different things that you want to manifest. Okay, so work on your habits, work on your routine, ask yourself like what's draining me, where am I really spending my time, because that's time you could use spending on your calling, spending on creating your vision, working on your vision board. So you don't need to take action yet. Just create your vision board, get outside, get some nature, work on your health, and the rest will come. You just got to get out of your slump. They're telling you you have a lot of potential. It's never too late to get started, and you're meant to be on some type of independent path. You're meant to do this alone. So don't wait for someone to come help you or hold your hand or show you or guide you the way. Mentors are awesome. You know I'm one, but you know, this might be something you need to do on your own. So this is exciting. Like this energy that's shifting, this restlessness you've been feeling might just be a side of you that wants to get connected with your calling. So let me know what you think about this message in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 2, let's get your messages. I've got some tea for you guys today. So what I'm seeing is that there's something related to your artistry, this artistic side of you, that you're thinking about going public with. So that makes me think maybe you're thinking about like social media, getting your YouTube going, putting up a TikTok for it, or you know, just trying to get your energy and your work out there. This is the way that people market themselves these days. This is the way that people attract clients and attract people to collaborate with. This is the way that I connected with all of you guys and basically gave myself a new job. So maybe there's a side of you that's like, I want to start something new, or I want a side hustle, or I want to like share my gifts. I want to do something fun. Like I want to get my art out there, and you've really been thinking about going public with it. So your message today is start. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. If you guys want a confidence boost or some encouragement, go sort on my channel and sort my videos from oldest to newest and see where I started. I started with a janky blanket on the ground, climbing trees. I don't even know what was going on with my hair and my makeup and my outfits, and I don't even know, like I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew I wanted to get my art out there. I wanted to have fun. I was still learning. Like if you wait until you're like good at it or perfect, or you have enough knowledge or experience, or until you have the right equipment, or until everything looks aesthetic, then you're gonna be waiting forever. Like I still have aesthetic goals that I feel like are not up to par with this channel and what I'm doing. Like I'm still using my iPhone. Like I've got like some complaints. I'm manifesting it though, but you know, there's always a reason. Maybe you're like, oh, I just need to lose weight, or I look bad on camera, or I don't have the right lighting, or I don't have the right gear, or I'm too tired to write the thing or start the book, or you know, I'm shy, like what will people think? Especially if you're trying to do something that's like spiritual or like Reiki, crystal tarot, whatever. Like maybe you're worried what your family or your friends are gonna think. Let's say that you want to model or something. Maybe you're worried everyone's gonna think you're like full of it or narcissistic or something. Maybe you're worried that like your art just looks like a piece of poo because you're just starting with it and you don't want people to see your work until you feel like it's good enough. But honestly, you'll attract people to help you and opportunities on the way if you're just humble enough to just document versus making everything perfect and creating. Like, you can refine things along the way. You are such an artist, and because of that, you're a perfectionist. I think a lot of us artists are, and so you are constantly tweaking things. You might have like a whole bunch of paintings or like a bunch of graphic design stuff, or you might have started some account and only post on it like three times a year, thrice, 3 times a year. And this isn't just about social media. This could be some of you guys who are like holding off on maybe going to school for something artistic or searching out the right knowledge or information, or maybe you're at this point where your work has grown and it's time to level up and it's time to like reach out, collaborate, attract clients, go more professional, because this is the thing about being public. So some of you guys are full on ready to get your website up, get your portfolio together, and start marketing yourself, and you've been holding off a long time and you just got to dive into it. So they're saying, I know it's like the holiday season at the time that this message is coming out, but who knows when you'll come across this message. And you might just be feeling really productive. I mean, here on the 21st, we have a solstice, and we also have this crazy planetary conjunction, which I'm going to post a little bit more about. But like, there's a huge heightened creative, productive energy right now. And so take advantage of this. You might be able to get like months worth of work done in like 2 weeks. So no rush or anything, but they're saying you need to start, you need to be devoted to this. Don't give up. This is a really great idea. Come up with the strategy, right thing. Be logical about this. Like, that's the hardest thing when we're artists. We know how to create the art, but when it comes to putting ourselves out there for the opportunities or like marketing ourselves, that can be more difficult. But luckily there's a lot of free content on the internet about people who are teaching others how to market, how to get your products out there, how to sell your services, and you can learn. Okay, so don't be intimidated by it. Anything you're bad at too, you can eventually hire someone to help you with too. So do your best. And this is also telling you this is the way that you're going to meet the right people. I have a feeling that collaboration is really important for you to network and get yourself out there. And so they're saying, don't give up. If you've already been on this path, this is a huge sign for you that yes, you are going to have your own business, or yes, you're going to freelance, or your art's going to blow up, but you need to stay consistent. So the universe just wants to kind of light that fire under your butt with this reading today. And let me know if this inspires you in the comments below. And I'll see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 3, I had to sit down for this one because this message is coming through intense, you guys. So the first card that popped out, and it literally like flew out of the deck, was the finances card. So it's possible that you're coming to this reading a little bit stressed out about your finances. Some of you guys right now are watching this and are like, yep, pretty much. The rest of you guys might just be a little bit in denial. Maybe you've been trying to not think about it, stay positive, but they're telling you this is a safe space right now to freak out if you need to just like let it out. Like, if you've been going through something, if you've been worried because of like the events of 2020 and just like this time of year, I mean, in a lot of places in the world right now, it's winter. Obviously not everywhere. I have subscribers from all over the world, but it is a time when energy, we want to preserve our energy. Naturally, there might not be as many opportunities going around. The energy tends to strive a little bit more towards silence and solitude, and it's kind of like the Hermit card or the Death card in the tarot deck. And so it's endings and beginnings, out with the old, in with the new, as per usual. Different cycle, different season, time to preserve your energy, time to go within. And so you might be finding yourself lately really thinking more about your life, like in terms of the bigger picture versus just the everyday. And so there's a side of you that was like moving forward, and you were like, oh, I'm starting to feel called towards this purpose, and like I know what I want to do. And that was you like towards the end of summer. I sense end of summer, early fall. But now you're here freaking out about your finances, and you're like, I feel like I'm stuck. Like, I can't move forward with my dreams. I can't move forward with what I want to do until I have more financial security. And there's this message coming out to tell you to this situation is to help you realize that your ambition is not going to be stopped by anything. Your sense of security does not come from your finances or the money that's in the bank or the debt or the loans or this or that. If you wait until it's paid off, or you wait until you have enough, or you wait until you're totally secure, you're never going to get started on this project. I have a lot of life coaching clients, and this is one of the main things I work with them about, and it's something I work on myself with, because it's so easy to come up with reasons, to come up with excuses, to be like, once I get to this level financially, and once I feel more secure, then I'll feel like I can have the time and the energy and the confidence and the passion and the positivity to create. But that moment never arrives. We have to create that for ourselves. You have to master where you are before you can arrive and get on that level. So that special day that you're waiting of, once you get the job, once your nest egg is this much, or once you've paid this off, or once you can buy that new camera or that thing or that tool you need, there's always going to be the next thing that you need. So this isn't to discount those of you guys who are really feeling like you need a rest or need a break or just need to heal or self-care right now. I always want to make space for those of you guys, because sometimes you need to just sit back and not feel pressured to like be growing all the time. This is about longevity. This is about building a legacy, not about like blowing up or getting a bunch of clout overnight or something. And so there's just this message coming out for you that you need to start looking within for your sense of security. And the way that you create that is gratitude. I hate that word. I remember when I first started learning about the law of attraction, how to manifest money, how to manifest abundance, how to feel more secure and grounded and help my anxiety and depression. Like, there's all this talk about gratitude. But gratitude it's a grounding exercise. It's actually what pulls you into your body here and now. When you're just like, you know what? I have everything I need in this moment. I'm thankful that I had some shampoo this morning and that I had a nice breakfast. I have water. Like, I had a nice warm bed to sleep in last night. I'm really thankful that thing I prayed for last week came through. I'm really thankful for this friend I've been hanging out with lately. When you can bring in a little bit of that energy, especially when you're in a ridiculous situation or circumstance, that can help you kind of level out and ground yourself. Okay, so gratitude, so you can find security inside. I'll share with you guys what's going on in my personal situation right now. I'm in Croatia, and I'm getting ready to go somewhere else, which is nearby. Don't worry, it's like not very much travel. It's just I can't stay here any longer, and I don't have a home back in America. Like, this is my life. There's a lot of digital nomads out there in this situation, and so it's just been frustrating for me because it's been really cold here. It's been super rainy. I'm missing nature. Like, today is a blessing. It's been raining all the time. It's been like really cold. And whenever I'm getting ready to leave a country, even though I've had an amazing time there, I start finding myself just kind of like irritated at the people, the situation, just like feeling restless, itching for a change. Have you felt that way before you moved? Like, you moved into a place, you thought it was amazing, it was so awesome, but then like a year later, you're like, I can't wait till my lease is up, and I can't wait until, this roommate is out of my place, or I can't wait until I can just, maybe you realize all that glitters isn't gold. And so it's kind of like that situation. And so it's easy when you don't feel like you're getting what you want, or things are in flux, or you don't feel stable or secure, to like complain about things and to be focused on the worries and to be like kind of obsessed with like meeting all your needs and all the tiny little things, and like things aren't moving fast enough, and like things aren't coming in like how you want it to or when you want it to, especially right now during this climate here in 2020. But what's going to pull you out of that so you can get into an energy where you can think, where you can relax, where you can rest, where you can manifest, where you can receive, is gratitude. Because gratitude raises your energy and raises your vibration. The two fastest ways to raise your energy and raise your vibration: number 1, get out in nature; number 2, gratitude. So it doesn't mean you can't complain or you can't worry. It just means put a little bit of gratitude into your day. Don't worry about taking stuff out, because our mind is just going to do what it's going to do, and we need to express ourselves and be real and not just be like, delusional, happy, super positive all the time. But this message for you is about realigning your thinking, realizing what you do have, feeling grateful and secure in every day. You need to bring that energy to yourself now if you want to manifest it in the future, because your future is just an echo of the now. Your future is just an echo of the now. So you got to get out of the funk and out of the spiral that you've created. Again, I don't want you to feel bad, like, oh, it's all your fault, you created the situation. Maybe some of you guys did. We do create our reality, but this is also a world of contrast. So there are some things that happen that can be out of your control, or that can be shocking, or that can be difficult, and some situations that you're born into, or your society, or certain things that are like literally out of your control. But you do have the ability to rise above. You have the ability to control your mindset and the decisions that you make. And so start with your mindset. In order to make different choices, in order to create a new reality, in order to manifest something new, it's mindset. And so how many times you heard this message online, on YouTube, from pick a card readings? But hopefully this one will hit you in a different way. That's kind of what I'm hoping, is that this might not be a super shocking thing to you, but maybe something about this is going to hit you in a different way. What your guides are saying is that you're really ambitious. Like, the hard work you've done is not going unnoticed, but you need to decide. This is the decisive card. You need to decide what you want. And I have a feeling some of you guys out there are afraid to step up and are afraid to ask for more, because you've been told your whole life you're only worth this. This is only what you should get. This is how it is. And you need to step up and ask for more and choose more. And you're ready. And that's what's so exciting. And so they're saying innovate. I love this card, this Innovate card. I created this one. I don't know if I've ever seen this in a deck before. This Innovate card is telling you and reminding you that you can create whatever you want. You don't have to follow the rules of the system. You don't have to follow the rules of the man. We are living in a world where you can connect with people online, where you can learn anything you want. Information and knowledge is at your fingertips. You can connect with a mentor, you can take classes online, you can get free information, you can elevate yourself, you have natural knowledge and wisdom, you can seek out people for collaboration, you can put yourself out there. Some of you guys can use the internet, or go online to find the right education you need. I'm not saying some of you guys don't need to educate, don't need to use the school. You can use the system to get what you want. You can use it, you can work with it, make it work for you instead of you working for it. So instead of you working for the system, make the system work for you. Okay, you can do that. You just have to be smart, you have to research, and you got to stay diligent. So I feel like you can change your situation, especially financially. This message, once again, was just reminding you that security does not come from the money and doesn't come from your situation. It comes from inside, and you can't feel secure until you start bringing good vibes and some gratitude into your situation, and recognizing and pulling that energy towards you through your mindset, choosing habits and things that you're doing that make you feel secure. This makes me feel secure. I don't know about you guys, but when I come out here, I feel secure. I feel held, I feel loved, I feel cradled, I feel seen, I feel heard. This makes me feel secure. Doing this, talking to you guys, pulling these cards, just talking about life, I don't know, it makes me feel secure. Drinking lots of water makes me feel secure. So what is it that makes you feel secure? That's not money. That's a part of you, part of nature, natural, innate. Self-care, laughing, smiling, gratitude. Stop thinking about the security that the man has told you that this is what is secure. And by the man, I mean like the system, They tell you what is security. They're like, this is what you need to feel secure. And you see images, and you got this little banknote, this money that has symbols on it, being burned in your brain telling you that this is what security is, and it's kind of brainwashing. It's kind of a trap. It's really strange. You got to take control of your mind, brainwash yourself into what you want to believe, and into what you want to create. But more than that, you need to trust yourself first. Peace out.